Hi all, welcome back to Guide to Solidworks, and in this tutorial we are going to be looking at a series on designing and modelling a stabilizer system. Now this system is something that is a little bit more complex than your traditional. As you can see here, it's a little bit more unique. This system uses a spring-loaded system to support a stabilizer. So we're going to take you through modelling this. And we're going to look at how we can use a 3D sketch to create this. Now, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, hit that thumbs up like button if you're enjoying the content, and any comments you have, please put down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So, let's dive into modelling this system. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to start on my front plane. So on my front plane I'm going to create a sketch, and to give me some sort of construction line I'm going to get my center line, and I'm going to come up here like so, and then repeat that going across the bottom. Now this is just going to give me an axis to work from here. Okay, I'm going to set some sizes to these. Now I'm going to have 26.5 one way and 26.5 the other way, like so. Okay, now I've got them two in there. I'm going to put a circle in there as well, so I'm just going to drop a circle in here. And I'm going to make a tangent relationship between the edge of the circle and each of the lines. Like so. So we've got that tangent relationship in there. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to set up the centre of my circle vertically with that, and it'll connect it horizontally across there as well. So now we've got our circle to the exact size that we want. Okay, so now we've got that circle, what I want to do is create this sort of spring setup in the centre here. So I'm going to go to features, and I'm going to go to curvatures there, and I'm going to use the Helix spiral system here. Now, as you can see here, it's starting from my offset point here, or the point where my center line meets the edge of my circle. Now that position is set at a starting angle of 180 degrees. Now if yours isn't starting in the right position, just change your angle and it'll start it from where you want it. It's always going to be offset from our right hand side of our circle, going around in an anti-clockwise direction. So I'm 180 degrees away from that position. Now what we've got in here is pre-set up values. So I'm always going to work in height and revolution in this case because it's nice and easy to figure out my distance. So my height and my distance is the two thicknesses of my bar across. My bar is 7 mil diameter, so it's two thicknesses of that, which is 14 mil. And then my revolution is going to be 2.25 millimeters because, 2.25 turns, or 2 1/4 turns. The reason for that being is going to go around twice and then finish at bottom dead center here. Okay, so that I can come out and across. So once I've got that shape in that I'm happy with, I'm going to tick at the top, and I now get this curvature shape here, like so. Okay. Now I've got that in place, I am now going to look at where I'm going to sketch between. So first place I'm going to start on is the top plane there. I'm going to sketch a straight line, view this from the top, so hit the space bar and click up on a line with the top there. And I'm going to draw just a straight line coming out here, like so. Now I'm going to make the end of here with a pierce relationship to my spiral, so click there like so. and I'm going to make that distance 75 mil. Okay, so I'm going to exit that then. Now I've got that sketch in there. And I'm going to now move to the right plane here. Okay, I'm going to sketch on that right plane. And I'm going to line that up like so there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come off here, up and around the top. So let's look at how we're going to do that. So first of all, I'm going to put a line in, just coming up here, straight up. And then once I get to this top point, I'm going to bring my line back to the end of that last line I did, pull it away again, and this time I will get an arc. I'm going to bring that around like so, and then drop down a straight line here, like so. Okay. Right, so first thing I'm going to do again is pierce this to this end of my spiral, pierce to that. I'm going to set an offset distance between there and there of 18. This being the center of my path around. And then with that offset distance of 18 in there, I am also going to have a vertical height up here. So from the top point of my arc there, down to where I connect to my spring setup, I'm going to have a distance there of 211.5 up like so, and then this section here is going to come down by 170. And we've got that shape in place there like so as well. So I'm going to exit that sketch. Now I want to sweep a shape along this sketch. My only issue is it is technically 3 sketches, so it won't sweep without me having to create it across three sweeps. Now we can speed that up and make it a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do is create one sketch from these 3. So if I go to Sketch, 3D Sketch, and I can click on these lines like so, all of them, hit Convert Entities, and that will make one 3D sketch from all them. Exit there. So now I've got that 3D sketch, what I'm going to do is using the planes, go to Features, Reference Geometry, create a plane. I'm going to create a plane on the end of this line here, following the direction of that line. So click the end point and then the line to follow direction. So I'm offset now at perpendicular to that. And I'm going to sketch on that a circle that is going to be 7 mil diameter. I've just lost that there. Where are we? There we go. So we've got a 7 mil diameter circle that we can sweep along that path. So just moving out there, go to Features, Sweep by Space. I'm going to sweep that profile along that path. Rather than picking up on sketch 2, let's make sure we drop that down and we pick up on that 3D sketch there. So now it's picked up my sketch, my profile sketch, and my 3D sketch. We get our profile around, we get our sweep around our 3D path, like so. In our options, I'm just making sure that we've merged tangent faces in the end. So what that means is any faces that are tangent throughout will be smooth and not disjointed. We're following the path and we minimum twist along that path as we can. Okay, so once we've got that in place, I'm just going to tick in the top corner here, and our output will be this nice smooth sweep along that profile. Just give it a moment. Okay, so we've now got this shape in place here, and we've got all these sketches with inside it, so I'm just going to hide them because I don't want them anymore. So clicking on these sketches here, hide them, hide, and that should hide all them lines inside that. So we're just left with the model itself. Now on the end of the face here, I'm going to click on there, and I'm going to sketch, and I'm going to create a circle on the center point of there. I want that circle to be 15 milli diameter. I want it to extrude out by 7. And there, like so. Okay, now the inside edge, or this edge here, this one here, is going to have a fillet on it. So let's go to fillet. And that's just going to be filleted by 2 mil. So just make sure you've got 2 mils into your radius option there, and tick, and we will get that 2 mil fillet in the end there, like so. So from this front face here, I'm going to extrude out again. So click on that front face. I'm going to sketch, and I'm going to sketch another circle. I'm just going to bring that so we can see straight on. Zoom into the center, pick up on the center of that circle, and this circle is now going to be, or this section of the shaft is now going to be 9 milli diameter. So if I extrude that, coming out by 35 mil, and tick there, like so. Okay, so we've just got a little bit of detail to put into this, and then we are nearly done. So I'm just going to click this end face, and I'm going to sketch on that end face, view it straight on again, so hitting that space bar gives us up our selection option for our views. Zoom into here, and I'm just going to convert entities on the end of that face there, and you'll see a line appear on the end of that face. I'm going to offset that line there. I'm going to have to set it by 0.5, and I'm going to reverse the direction so it's going on the inside, and tick there like so. So we've got our sketch profile. Now this sketch profile, there should be 2 cutouts, one slightly in and one a bit further along. So let's look at where these are. So I'm going to go straight to features and cut. Now I've drawn these on the end profile. I can't cut from this end profile because that'll go all the way along. I'm going to move the cut in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset where I want my cut to start. So I'm going to also from an offset, and my first offset is going to be 3 mil. Now that's pulled it out 3, I want to go in 3. Okay, and then the distance of the cut itself is just going to be 2 mil. And get that cutout groove there. Tick there, and you'll see the outcome in a second. So we've got that cutout into the model there. Okay, I'm going to then use the sketch that I've just created to do that one, and create another cut from that sketch. So it's going to take it from the same point again. I'm going to do an offset from, but this time rather than just doing an offset of 3, I am going to go to an offset of 8. Okay, flip the direction, so we're here, still keeping it 2 milli, the gap, and tick there. And we got our 2 little cutouts in the end here. Okay, so that's that model completed. All we need to do now is just apply the material. So I'm going to right click on that, appearance, I'm going to apply material to the body. And the material that I want to use is the chrome plate. So in your metals, drop down to chrome, and there should be a chrome plate option there. Click on that material, tick at the top there, and we'll now get that chrome plate finish that we were after. Okay, if you want to get rid of the lines on the inside here, we've got our sketch. We can just hide that sketch profile and that'll disappear. The same with this one here as well. Hide that sketch profile and they will disappear, and then you have your finished model nice and clean. Then all you need to do is just do a quick render of that, and you will get a nice visual that you see on the thumb of the video. Okay, so if you like that tutorial, please give us a big thumbs up. If you've learnt something new there, or try it out, see what you think, see how you get on. And I will see you in the next tutorial. So, bye for now.